In this video, I'm going to talk about how many psychedelics like psilocybin, ayahuasca, LSD journeys do you need to heal your anxiety or your depression. My name is Alice. I'm from a whole new high. Welcome to our channel. So this is a question we are actually being asked a lot of the times since we're doing psilocybin retreats, and people approach us that have anxiety and depression, and they want to know if their depression will be fixed in like one psilocybin or in two psilocybin experiences. And at our retreat, we have two psilocybin experiences. And there is no easy answer to this question, because it completely depends on the individual, on their history, on whatever is the root cause of their depression. Because I can tell you that if you have depression or if you have anxiety, this is not just something that came out of nowhere. This is a learned behavior. This is a behavior that you have adopted to save yourself from something else. It is a protective behavior that in the past, at some point in your life, must have helped you, which is now making your life miserable. But it is, if you really want to heal your depression or your anxiety, you need to find that root cause. Or some people don't necessarily find the root cause, but they will find the root belief, or they will find or they will receive a missing experience, something that wasn't there in their childhood. Or they find out that they have actually copied the pattern of their mother or of their father, which also had like emotional repressive patterns, which are very often related to depression or anxiety, like if you suppress emotions. So all of these things combined with other things can lead to depression and anxiety. And sometimes people will come to us and they will heal the depression in one retreat. Boom, it's gone. It doesn't come back. That same comes with, like, if you have an addiction or alcoholism, sometimes they come and one experience is enough. It goes so deep, it gives them the missing experience, something they didn't receive in the past that caused their depression or anxiety, and that was enough for it to ever, like, to leave forever. But we also have people that come to our retreat where it's not done after one time, because it is, and this is the case if you have had a childhood where this pattern was repeated, like it was repetitive. So you have really ingrained it into your being, and you have like really taken it in. You have been conditioned for I don't know how many years to believe that this is the best way for you to be, the safest way for you to be. Now, if you have that pattern that is so ingrained, it will take longer than just one or two psilocybin sessions or ayahuasca or LSD, any psychedelic or San Pedro, whatever, what you can do. And that doesn't mean it is not still really helpful to do it. Of course, this is not for everyone. So you do it only if you feel called to it, if you feel safe with your guide, if you can find somebody that you trust. So from all the people we have worked with, which are hundreds, and many of them had anxiety and depression, it is very rare that the person does not have a positive effect on their life when they have the session. And so when you come to a retreat, for example, we will also teach you the methods of how, when it, like, if it comes back, how to deal with it. It would, like the psilocybin experience or any other psychedelic experience, usually gives you lots of insights. And now it's not about doing psilocybin over and over and over again. It's about integrating these insights. It's about understanding what was psilocybin telling me, and how can I really become that version of myself that I was in the journey, also in daily life. What sometimes happens when, and it's important to know, is that when you're in a deep depression or in a lot of anxiety, and you do a psychedelic experience, you might be elevated so much and you get like amazing insights and you feel relief from your depression or the other things you have, and you feel relief for the day and you feel like yourself again, and it's amazing. And that feeling can sometimes last, sometimes forever, sometimes for a few weeks, and then you fall back into your depression. And you need to know that. That's also what we teach at retreats, how to deal with it then. Because in that moment, your mind might spiral and think, oh my God, now I'm back here and I've just had this amazing experience and I thought I was healed, but nothing works for me. And then you're back in the spiral of depression or anxiety. So you need to know the right tools, how to speak to yourself, how to get out of that spiral again. Because what you will see once you come out of that spiral is that you have actually taken a step forward. You're not as bad as before. It was just that moment where you fell back into old patterns. And from there you can move forward. Now, what is really important, if you ask this question, is to ask, how willing are you to change patterns? Because if you don't change your patterns, you can have the most amazing psychedelic experience and fall back into your old patterns right away and have the same problems again. So if you're willing to change your patterns, and this is not something, I don't want to blame you and say it's your fault that you have depression or anxiety, it's your patterns. That's not what I mean at all. It's just, as I said before, in the past, there were moments where we created these patterns to keep us safe. And now they don't keep us safe any longer. So now we need to change them. It was not our responsibility in the past. It was not our responsibility that this depression or anxiety were created. But now it's our responsibility to change it. And we can do it. I myself have healed from depression. And I know that it's possible, but I also had to do a lot of changes in my life. I changed a lot of patterns, changed my environment, changed the people I was hanging out with. And in order to feel safe in my being, safe being who I was, who I am, expressing myself, having my needs met, all of this shebang. It's a list. But it's also a journey that's worthwhile taking. Absolutely. So if you're not willing to change anything, you can try psilocybin and maybe you will have a miracle experience like some people had. Okay, so I'm not saying don't do it, but there is a high chance that it's not going to give you the outcome you wish for, because it's not only about the experience itself, it's also about the integration. Yeah, the integration is about taking the insights you got from your journey into your daily life, taking the magical and converting it into the practical. And yeah, this is for another video how to do that. Therefore, the question, how many psilocybin psychedelic therapy sessions you need in order to heal your depression, anxiety, or maybe even addiction, is a question that is going to be can only be answered individually by trying it, and not to come with the expectation to fix yourself in one single session. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching and for listening. And if you have any questions, please comment below. If you're interested in a psilocybin session in the Netherlands, you can get in touch with us. Our email is below as well. Check out our website and our program. And check out our other videos on YouTube too. Click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again. Thank you.